Ganzer. My personal safe commitments to make safety happen daily. Today I'm going to be doing an informative speech about Lockout, Tagout, and the precautions that need to be taken with it. Lockout, Tagout is a serious topic that should be talked about regularly in most heavy equipment and manufacturing fields. It keeps us safe every day. It stops us from getting hurt on the job, and it lets us go back home to our family members in one piece. Purpose of Lockout Tagout is, at the end of the day, to save lives and to keep you safe and keep you whole. If proper Lockout Tagout procedures were not in place, thousands of people every year would be significantly more hurt, would not go home in one piece, and would lose income, and companies would lose profit. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how we lock out, why we lock out, the advantages of locking out, and how to reach a zero energy state. So why we lock out is because it saves the lives of you and the people around you. So a lot of people will get hurt by not locking out because they will not know that the machine still has energy within it. So that machine will then energize unexpectedly, whether it be because there's stored energy that is suddenly released, or because a coworker decides to re-energize that machine not knowing it's being worked on. And that causes whoever's working on that machine to get hurt. This can happen by crushing, by rolling, electrocution, burns. There's a lot of ways you can get hurt if you're not properly locking out energy. Often reasons that we don't lock out are, well, I'm just going in there real quick to pull this jam out, or it's not going to take me that long. Oh, well, I've done it this way plenty of times. Well, those are all thoughts that get us hurt. So we have to be careful of those things and make sure that we are conscious of what we're doing every day when we go to perform maintenance on machines. So why we lock out is because of hazardous energy stored in machines. Hazardous energy is defined by one of my sources as energy sources including electrical, mechanical, hydraulic, pneumatic, chemical, thermal, and other sources in machines and equipment that can be hazardous to workers. So all of those are things that you need to be aware of and that you need to be paying close attention to when you're doing maintenance on any machine, and making sure you're properly locking out and maintaining a safe condition in regards to those energy sources, because otherwise they will come back to bite you. So that's what a hazardous source is, and now we're kind of going to talk about how to reach a zero energy state. Let's say you're working on a system that has water, pneumatic, and electrical sources. First you need to go and you need to shut off that water and make sure it's completely locked out and that your system is in a zero state where there's no pressure behind things. You can do that with valves that drain the water out of the system. You can do that simply by shutting things off. And then your pneumatics, you need to make sure that you dump all the air out of the system and shut off the main source. So those two, once those two are locked out, you can go to your electrical panel and you can turn off the main source and lock out. That's done with a device like this, which is a padlock. And if you have more than a couple people working on the job, or more than can be held on the lockout device, then you need a hasp to hold more people. Why we need to do this is 50,000 accidents a year are actually prevented by lockout tagout according to OSHA statistics. So a lot of lives are saved by this, and you get home in more of one piece. There's more profitability in it. It really keeps all of us safe on a day-to-day basis. So like I said, lockout tagout is something that's very important, and you need to make sure that you keep it in mind day to day throughout your day. In conclusion, just make sure that you're working safely and that you're keeping yourself and